Welcome to my short video. This time I'm going to be looking at a tool that you can use to help you make some decisions in your organisation. And this one is about mind mapping. It's a tool that was developed in the 1970s to actually take the processes that are going on in your own head and put them onto a piece of paper. And it's really as simple as that. In this example, I've used one for a not-for-profit, so a charity maybe, looking at something that's always important for charities, which is around their volunteers, and trying to think about how they can improve the experience of the volunteers and perhaps in this example, get more volunteers. Whatever it is, the group have sat down and drawn up this map. Now I've made this up a little bit, but I've assumed that they might pick out 4 areas here about how do we get volunteers, how do we train them, how do we motivate them, and how do we actually reward them for being volunteers. And I think that's something that all charities look at on an ongoing basis. Here you can see they've come up with lots of ideas, and whilst they've been thinking about it, they've noticed some common themes. Now, get your group, if you're doing this in a group, to come up with as many ideas and comments as they can. Try to group them into the areas that they relate, and then step back. Take a moment and see if there's any common themes that are coming out. In this one, you can see I think I've highlighted upskilling in your training is a really key thing for a volunteer to come in and be trained. Here, they get a voice, and overall it's an experience. I think that's something that would be really important for a charity to be able to articulate in this word of mouth. So word of mouth is really important in getting your volunteers, and we know that as a charity in this scenario we can do it in a very good way. You might go through and circle some other areas. Hopefully you'll pick out 2 or 3 things that you'll say are critical for your organisation in terms of supporting your volunteer group. It's a very powerful tool. It's really useful, and it gets loads of ideas out onto a piece of paper. So if you're interested in this for your charity or for any organisation, then of course always contact me. Thank you.